that is good. Anyway, how you doing, everybody? Tim here from the Tactical Defender. Wow, it was chilly when I got here. It's actually warming up here at camp number 1, doing what I do. Set up a hammock. Rain, sleet, shine, snow, you name it. I have a hammock everywhere I go. Just hung it up. Got a handful of things I want to review. I don't know. So I thought I would do a review because you've probably seen a drop in my videos. A lot is going on. Like a lot. Most good. Not all, but most good. So as far as the videos are concerned, problem number 1, I bought a new computer. I did. I bought a Apple. I know. I fought it for a very, very long time. I know. I have been very anti-Apple for a very, very long time. Things have changed within Apple. Things have changed politically, which has a lot to do. I won't get into that, but I'm not as anti-Apple now as I used to be. So I bought a MacBook Pro. Yes, I did have to sell one of my two children to afford it, but I bought one. Beautiful. I tell you, it is absolutely beautiful. It's a whole new learning curve for me, which is going very well. I'm having a huge problem with my setting up my email because I have 3-4 different email addresses that are all used often. I'm having an issue setting those up. Apple says, we don't know. GoDaddy, who has 2 of my email addresses, they go through them. They're like, well, does it work on our website? Yes. Sorry, can't help you. Microsoft, because I have the Microsoft Office 365, I think, which works on Macs, Apple products, because I really like Microsoft Outlook. Does not work. Microsoft says, well, they try 2 things, and they're like, I don't know what to tell you. Basically, the fact is, GoDaddy, my personal email address, the local, charter.net email address I use, my personal email address, doesn't work. Nothing works. And everybody's just going, don't know, So that's a problem. Anyway, so that's an issue. And editing videos. Excuse me. Editing videos, whole new video editing software, whatever. Also, an issue. Yeah, trying to learn that. I have about, I don't know, I don't even know now how many videos sitting in the computer, ready and waiting. And I don't have time to sit and just do it, or to learn the software and then do it. I don't know. I don't know. I actually almost brought it here with me because it's a laptop. I almost brought it with me here and just figured, I'm just gonna chill out, sit on the ground, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. Anyway, lack of videos is because of that, really, mostly. Very preoccupied with that, trying to learn that and get set up, and I just don't have the time. I always think I have more time than I really honestly have. And yeah. A lot of work. The other thing is that a lot of you know that I am blind in one eye. I have some vision problems because of my diabetes I did not take care of years ago. And I almost lost my license to drive. Today is the 23rd. On the 27th, it will actually be my birthday. I will be 48 48 years old. Oh, Lord, 48 years old. I have to renew my license. Now, I can drive. I can see fine when I drive. I have an excellent driving record, and I have a new eye doctor. Well, I actually have a new eye doctor, but I had a new eye doctor who, what I do is I go to my eye doctor and they give me an exam. They fill out the paper, or he's since retired, fills out the paperwork. I go to the registry, boom, 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 and I walk out the door. I never have done it, but I was told if I take the eye exam at the registry, the eye test, I would fail. I'm told, no, you wouldn't. Yeah, you would. No, you would. Anyway, so I just go to my eye doctor, and it just got really dark. Holy crap. Huh. So I go to my eye doctor. He fills it out. Well, he's since retired. I have another eye doctor. This eye doctor was giving me a hard time about signing the paperwork. Had no problem giving me the test. I go there to the office. They end up doing some things. I thought that was the test, and my eyes were now dilated. He's like, okay, you're all set. And I said, well, I need you to fill this out to give. He goes, I can't do that now. We you know. So he said, well, you have to come back. And then I said, okay. And meanwhile, we're getting closer. And now this started a month and a half ago. And we're getting closer and closer to the actual date. I need to, the 27th. I need to have my license by this on or by the 27th. And they canceled my appointment. Oh, well, you can come back next Wednesday. Okay, so, but then they called me again and said, oh, by the way, he won't be here. He's not giving you a test, someone else is. But then you have to come back the next day, and he'll go over the results with you and then determine whether, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. This is too serious to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, you know. I really didn't like him anyway, to be honest with you. So I contacted another doctor based on a friend told me, referral from a friend. And I saw that doctor, and right away that doctor's like, well, why won't you pass the test? I'm like, I don't know. I never actually took the test. And he gave me a quick test. He's like, you see better than I do, and I drive. Needless to say, I went through a lot, almost 2 months, 6 weeks of not knowing, like every day, not know, like what is going to happen, If I don't have my license, I'm in trouble. Like where I live, there is no public transportation. I'm an hour from work, roughly, depending on the time of the day. I don't have people near me that can give me rides and know what I want to ask that of them. And it would have been a huge problem. Now, look, I understand it's not the end of the world, right? Life goes on, and you adapt, you overcome, but I could tell you it would have been a huge problem. The biggest thing is I would have lost my job. And my job supplies me and my family with the absolute best health insurance money can buy. My son and myself are diabetics. We need good health insurance, or just health insurance in general. And my job, although not the best job in the world, I've been there almost 13 years, over 12 years. It's the best health insurance money can buy. So that was a big concern to lose that. And I won't now. Now I have a new license. I remember my last doctor, who's since retired, the first time he gave me that exam test, right, and signed the paperwork to go to the registry and renew my license, which, by the way, before anybody says it, I did try online 3 times, and I kept getting these errors or these problems, and then it finally just locked me out and said, sorry, fat boy, you got to go to the registry, you know. And I guess there's a very good reason for that. I never found out what that reason was, but I did have to show up and show my face. Yeah. My last eye doctor, who since retired, the first time he gave me that test, and I told him how afraid I was of losing my license 5 years ago, 5 years ago. He did that thing where you put your eyes up to that thing, and they keep rotating the lenses in and out, and is this clear, is this better, is this worse, is this better? He made it extremely blurry. I couldn't see anything. And I'm like, he goes, can you read that? I mean, not at all. And it's like, what, 10 feet, over 7 feet, 10 feet in front of you? The thing in the wall? He said there are people legally in Massachusetts right now driving around with that kind of vision. Wow, I couldn't believe that. Like, I could not believe that. Which explains everything, because the drivers in Massachusetts are horrible. I mean, horrible, horrible. No directionals, don't know what lanes to be in. I almost get hit literally every single day on the highway. People coming over, I'm like, beep, hello, and I have sensors in my mirrors that tell me if there's a car coming or what, you know, and beep, 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 they're going off, and I beep, and they give me the finger, and I'm like, what the, I mean, that's actually a whole nother video. I've been thinking about doing that, about driving or society in general. You literally changing lanes without looking. You're going to hit my car, our cars going down the highway 70, 60, 70 miles an hour. I beep to prevent us, because you didn't look, from crashing, and you give me the finger? What the I'm telling you. Anyway. Today's one of those days where I don't feel like I'm alone. But anyway, good news, I got my license. I know it's kind of a long story, but I got my license, which is huge. Look, I know later there will be a day I can't drive, and I'll accept that. I accept that. When I am a problem to society, driving, it's dangerous. Not a problem. You will not have to tell me you can't drive anymore. I'm telling you, I will step back. I can drive with and without glasses. Without glasses, I can see everything. It's just not like high definition with glasses. I did get new glasses, by the way. Don't like them, but they do a good job. With glasses, everything is in Ultra HD. I mean, and I can see when I'm looking out my window in my car, I can see my knees, right? My knees up. I can see my sun visor above my head. I can look halfway out this window, almost halfway out my side window, but my vision stops right at the pillar on this side. I can't look out the passenger side window without turning my head, which I'm always doing anyway. And the other doctor, who was reluctantly going to sign my paperwork, or wasn't going to, he was giving me a problem, he said, if you're driving and someone comes out of a road and you can't see them out of your eye, you're going to get he's going to hit you. My response to that is, if I have to turn my head, or if I had vision in my right eye, if I have to look out the passenger side window to see you coming, it's probably too late already, right? Anything beyond my front corner, which I can see, the front panel, the right panel of the car, it's too late. It's too late. But according to him, I should be able to see out. And I just wanted him to, I said, let's go for a ride. I'll buy you coffee. Let's go for a ride. I'll buy you lunch. Whatever you want. Let's go for a ride. No. Let me prove to you I can drive, and I'm a good driver. My driving record speaks for itself. He wasn't interested. Now, in his defense, he's just covering his own ass. I get that. I don't like it, but I get that. But don't take my license from me when I can still see very well, by the way. There'll be a day I won't be able to, and I'll accept that. I can't accept it when I can see perfectly fine and I can drive perfectly fine. Like, I just can't accept that, you know? God, I'm out here, I'm in the woods all the time. I go shooting, not often, but I go shooting. You kind of got to see to do that. I shoot videos and photos. I think my videos and photos look pretty damn good. Yes, I have a good camera, but you still kind of got to have an eye, you know? Anyway. So that's what's going on. There's some other things, but we won't discuss those. The vision was a huge worry, a huge concern of mine. I'm all set now, especially with these new glasses. Holy shit. My other glasses, by the way, my vision had not changed in the last 5 years, which is like really good. Did not change in the last 5 years. But my other glasses had scratches all over them. I can't believe I was like looking through scratched lenses. I knew there was scratch, but I didn't really notice when I'm looking out the glasses. And when I put these on, I was like, holy crap. Wow. Now, did the scratches affect my driving? Not at all. Could see just fine. But these new glasses, although I don't really care for them, they work beautiful. Anyway, so that's it, everybody. That's all I really want to discuss is new computer. I'm learning a lot. Come from a Windows. I've used Windows and Android phones my entire life, and now I'm sorry about that. Apple. The camera died. Anyway, what I was saying was it's a pain in the butt to log into 4 different websites to check my email because it works fine in the what do you call it, the host website, but to use Microsoft Outlook or even Apple Mail, which I love to use, but I can't get them to work, accept, or whatever my email addresses information. Anyway, a lot to do, so much to do. Yeah, that's about it. I really hope to get my you-know-what in order, together, dialed in, if you will, and hopefully we'll get some more out really soon. Be well, everybody. Stay safe. If you have an Apple computer, MacBook Pro, any one of those, and you have your own story, drop them down below. I'd love to hear it. I am extremely impressed with Apple products. It hurts me to admit that, but good products. I like the way they run. Really fast rendering videos is insane. I did some test videos, but for that money, it better be insane, and it better be fast, right? Anyway, be well, everybody. Stay safe. We'll talk soon. Thank you so much for watching this very, very long-winded rant. Bye.